So is BB doing some process where he's creating duplicates so that they can be redistributed to people that think they're getting the real thing, and then he can do a deduplication, weaponized process, and then eliminate certain people that what you owe? See, here's the thing nobody's been honest about. At some point, some guys who may actually have lineage going all the way back to the original tribes, and some other guys that were hardcore Zionist Christians, and a bunch of other people made some really, really, really bad investment deals, and they were allowed to do it for as long as they did it because somebody else intended to use it as leverage to liquidate the secular Palestinian resistance movement. And in the meantime, what they did is they got a couple of loaners. They got a couple of loaners. They loaned out some Jewesses, and then they got some nice Christian girls, like whatever the fuck I ended up being, right? Because there's the whole thing now. It's like you're chastised because you're not really Jewish, but at the same time, every time you start doing some sort of genetic indicator background check, I end up getting dinged, right? Nobody really wants to deal with what it is because it's sometime somebody decided they were actually going to do what, right? And so is he going to make some sort of duplicate program and go ahead and distribute that, hoping that then he can trigger some failsafe and eliminate the duplicates? I know. That's been around for a very long time, and actually, I know what that's like because I helped develop a paradigm like that myself. But the problem is, why did you already agree to that stupid fucking normalization deal? And none of you have been honest about literally pimping girls. You literally agreed to pimp girls for 30 fucking years. And now you want to set up a whole systematology based on commercially sexually exploiting young people and normalizing people to accept somehow commercial sexual exploitation. It's just the way it is. That's why you murdered Simon. You murdered your own fucking people in order to cut off their legacy because you didn't want people that actually had the legacy to be authentically represented. You know what the fuck you're bringing back? You're not even going to get diplomacy, asshole. You guys already ceded your fucking birthright when you agreed to cooperate with a fake Christian conversion conspiracy. You agreed so that then the Jew could be swapped out to somebody else so they could go through the Holocaust. What is this? Some sort of a defense? Are you going to defend the fake Jews that demonstrated their loyalty to you? No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I'm going to move up the option. I have that option myself. The president said under his executive order that those that do not divest from Chinese military technology after they've been identified within 60 days are eligible for a particular kind of, shall we say, sanction. I'm letting you know right now, I've identified you. You're sanctioned. You got 60 days to divest fully. And I'm not talking about this divestiture where you just knock off a bunch of people and hope to hide the evidence and claim shit that's not yours and say it is. It is December 7th, 2020. If I'm not incorrect, that would give you until February 6th, right? February 5th? By February 6th, you need to divest all of these so called normalization deals, including in your agri-tech sector. You need to. You've been identified. You are already on record. I already know, based on what happened this past summer with the diplomat that was assassinated. I already know with your bad black ops programs and what they've been doing in the United States and how it's been ended up over there under your boys' names. And I already know with that telemedication deal you hooked up on your Jerusalem bond scam. What your intentions are. You've been identified. You're sanctioned. It's 5 o'clock p.m. as of close of day today. Registered today, December 7th, 2020. The nation of Israel, under the leadership of Benjamin Netanyahu, has been identified. You are sanctioned. You have 60 days to divest fully.